from Wilmington and Charleston to Savannah, Jacksonville, and Mobile, you'll find Major General Todd Semonite on the road with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, South Atlantic Division.
Well, listen, I want to welcome everybody to Hurlburt Field. This is down in Florida, and we're today with Mobile District. We're on another version of On the Road again with the Commanding General of the South Atlantic Division. It's just another great opportunity to have our boots on the ground and muddy boots to be able to show you some of the great things that Mobile District's doing. Today we're real excited to be able to be with Steve Godby. He's the resident engineer here at Hurlburt, and we've already showed me several great projects. But Steve, what I'd like to do is to ask you to talk a little bit about your team here at Hurlburt, who your customers are, and maybe some of your employees, and what is your mission?
Basically, my mission is to support headquarters AFCWC. That's our primary customer, and we also support other various Air Force projects through AFCWC, who funds those sources. I've got a team of 10 fellows and gals, and they're all pretty great people. They're all pretty technical, competent, with experience. My oldest is 74 and my youngest is 22, so a pretty diverse group of folks.
Hey Steve, you talked a little bit about technical competency there, and in the Corps, you know that all the way from Corps headquarters through the South Atlantic Division down to the district, we are on a quest to get to great. We want to raise the bar on what the Corps employees are and the Corps performance. And we all know that one of the most important things is to have the right people on the bus and to make sure that we're having technically competent people. Can you explain a little bit from your experience here as a resident engineer the importance of technical competency, and if there's anything, maybe either hints for the other viewers or things that you're doing that could make sure that we are building a technical, competent workforce, what are those hints?
It's real important to have technical people. It's important to have folks that have both design knowledge as well as construction knowledge, so they basically can work with a project from soup to nuts. And to keep people technical that we've got existing, we can send them off to training, whether it's commercial or whether it's through engineering, prospect courses. And the people that we're bringing in, we're seeking out folks that have scheduling experience or that actually have past construction or design experience, so that we get the type of folks that can do us a good job.
Okay. One of the things that goes into that technical competency, though, is also how we keep our design guys back in Mobile technically competent. One of the things that Steve relayed to me here a couple hours ago was on some of these are in-house designs, and the importance of continuing to keep some of the good projects in-house so we can keep the guys back in Mobile fired up and make sure that they've got good projects to keep them competent. I guess the last question I'd ask you, Steve, is we are on an Air Force base, and I'll be 100% honest, the Air Force is a hard customer, and I think it's good that they're hard because they hold us to a high standard, and it's important that we deliver quality facilities on time and to do it at cost. But you're the guy on the ground down here who's got to continue to be able to make sure you can stand behind your buildings, and that if you put an engineer castle on them, that they reflect the reputation of the Corps. Can you talk a little bit to us about maybe the Air Force and the culture here, or how you make sure you maintain a good relationship with the Air Force?
We make sure at the very beginning in the design phase that they're very involved, our project management team, and draws them in and make sure that we've developed good standards and good requirements for them that's actually incorporated into the design. Make sure they review the design, and then make sure that we do a good job in the pre-con of letting them know this is what we're going to be doing. And throughout the throughout the construction process, bringing them out there and keeping them updated and letting them look at the site, both the user and also the MAGCOM folks and our counterparts in civil engineering, so that they're involved through all phases of the project, from the very beginning until we hand them the keys at the end.
Yeah, Steve, you hit it right on the head. I mean, communication is important, those relationships, and just with a short amount of time I've been on the ground, it seems like you've got a great team and you've mastered that ability to maintain that relationship. Listen, I want to just thank everybody for watching this segment of On the Road again. I want to make sure that I challenge everybody in Corps headquarters and division headquarters, but specifically those teammates of the Mobile District back in Mobile with Andy and his guys in the area office. It's guys like Steve that are out here with boots on the ground. They're making things happen. They got to be the ones that can continue to look the Air Force in the eye and know that the taxpayers are getting their money's worth, and that there's guys like Steve that are out here who are absolutely dedicated to making sure that we're doing everything we can to get to great. So Steve, congratulations on a great job, and best of luck on your projects, okay?